In feudal Japan, two young boys trained under the guidance of an old samurai, a master known for his wisdom and unmatched skill. Riku, born into a noble family, was intelligent and naturally talented. However, he was impatient, always seeking faster ways to improve. Kenshin, on the other hand, was an orphan, accepted into the dojo out of the master's compassion. Coming from a humble background, he listened intently to every lesson, never questioning his teacher's methods. For 2 years, the master had them practice only the most basic stances, strikes, and blocks. While other students advanced to more complex techniques, Riku and Kenshin remained stuck in repetition. Frustrated by the slow progress, Riku secretly learned from the other students, eager to surpass his peer. One day, during a sparring match, Riku easily defeated Kenshin. Convinced that his secret training had made him superior, he lost faith in the master's teachings. Without hesitation, he left the dojo in search of faster ways to greatness. Riku wandered from one master to another, absorbing their techniques before moving on as soon as he felt he had learned enough. Over the years, he became a famed swordsman, undefeated across the land. His name struck fear into his enemies, and he took great pride in his achievements. One evening, after another victorious duel, Riku heard rumors of a mysterious warrior who had recently descended from the mountains to join the emperor's army, eager to test his strength. He traveled to the capital to challenge this man. When they met, the warrior seemed reluctant to fight. But Riku did not wait. He struck first, unleashing his most advanced techniques. Yet, to his astonishment, his opponent dodged each attack with effortless grace, as though flowing with the wind. The more Riku pressed forward, the more ineffective his strikes became. Cherry blossoms drifted around them as they clashed. Riku's movements were strong and swift. But as time passed, exhaustion crept in. His opponent, however, remained steady, his energy seemingly endless. Then, in a single moment of carelessness, Riku left an opening. A precise, controlled strike came within inches of his head, forcing him to drop his sword in surrender. Defeated for the first time in years, Riku looked up in shock. A familiar voice broke the silence. "Thank you, Riku, for taking it easy on me." Riku's eyes widened. The man before him was strong, his face hardened by experience, a beard framing his calm expression, but there was no doubt. It was Kenshin. "How did you become so skilled?" Riku asked, his voice laced with disbelief. Kenshin smiled. "After years of practicing the basics, Master finally said I was ready. He then taught me all he knew and sent me to train under his most trusted friends. When the time came, he sent me to serve in the military, where I refined my skills further. Every lesson built upon the last, slowly but surely." In that moment, Riku understood. Kenshin's path had been long and arduous, without shortcuts or instant validation. Yet in the end, it had led him to true mastery, far beyond what Riku had ever achieved. Dear friends, often when we try something for a while without seeing the results we desire, we become impatient and seek quicker paths to success. But in these moments, let us pause and remember this story. True mastery takes time and comes only when we no longer chase it, but embrace the journey itself.